Hello, hello, hello. My air signs, my Gemini, my Libra, my Aquarius. What's happening for you this week? So this is 8th of June, and let's see what is. Ooh, okay, a big one there. I'm trying to decide with that one. I feel like this could be two different directions. Ooh, okay. Let's see. Oop, okay. Do you know, this is so funny this week because the fire signs had such an earthy cards to it. The earth signs had all water kind of cards, and now here you are, the air signs, and very fiery, dynamic kind of energy coming into this week for you. Uh yeah, so I'm trying to decide with this first one. It kind of feels like this could be someone who's a bit of a rule breaker, someone who's I always remember there was this guy I worked with. He was kind of like this middle-aged guy, and everyone called him Pops. And he was like the dad, or the dad of all of us that worked in that office. And this is kind of the opposite of that. So this is a guy who's not that sort of like nurturing kind of guy. Is someone who's very much kind of up for themselves a little bit, though that kind of energy. And again, this could be you bringing this kind of energy. If that is that you bringing that sort of like Lone Ranger, I'm in it for myself. Like, what's going on there? What's up with that? If you are showing up like that, then maybe you want to think about what's going on for you. Why are you doing that? Is that actually how you want to show up? In some situations, you might need to show up that way. Is this that situation? So kind of checking in with yourself. Someone who's rebelling against rules here and like a hierarchy. Um, but then I feel like things take a gentler, like it's a very dynamic spread, but in a gentler way. Like I see new horizons for you here. Like there's so we've got here the Three of Wands, right? And you've got all these ideas, and you are looking out there at a new horizon, right? Like but also, even though it's a very fiery card, all the water there kind of tells me that you're in touch with your emotional side with this. Like this guy's not standing on like desert land here. Like they're standing on lush greenery. So you are you're watering the grass where you are, and it's getting green. So you have these ideas, and you're taking them places. It's a really good feeling with this reading today. Um, I feel like there's a female energy somewhere, whether it's a person or someone's bringing this kind of energy. She's a little bit snarky. So somebody's trying to shit on your parade, essentially. Somebody's trying to do that, and it's not going to go well for them. I really like it's not going to go well for them because you have something new coming up for you. There is something new, and it's coming fast, right? It's a really dynamic kind of you are moving with this one. You are moving in places, and here I've just pulled another wand again. So just all the energy here. Like you've got ideas, you've got energy, you can take it where you need to go. Um there is a sort of warning there, like you know, right? You've got these great ideas. You know they're great ideas. You are very self-assured in these ideas. I mean, it's just warning you to like, you know, incorporate some humility with it, or you're going to piss people off, essentially. So just be mindful of that one. But also, also pat yourself on the back as well because these are some like good ideas. Um, and this one, ooh, this is so bold. Step into the unknown. Okay, do not be afraid. So, so yeah, somebody here is telling you, trying to keep you small. You don't have to be that way. You've got amazing ideas. Go forward with them and be humble, right? So that's where I see this week going for you. Exciting ideas. It feels like something's brewing for you guys and it's going to be good. So I whenever I do these readings, then I'm just like, oh, what's it gonna be? What is it? And I know my recent experience with the Eight of Wands was just wild. That's a whole other story. Maybe I'll do a separate video on that one. Because it really it was life-changing in the most incredible way. So that is another video. But for you guys, there's a lot of energy. Like you are in motion and while this person might try and kind of slow you down a little bit, no. They're not going to succeed. And also, I'd be questioning their motives, honestly, because there's new things coming for you, exciting new things. So if this resonated, subscribe, like, drop a comment, and I look forward to seeing you back here for next week's weekly tarot.